My name is Ranjan Kallarakal and I'm part of the internal sales team, and I'm an internal sales engineer and I take care of service sales handling Scotland and the northeast of England. Okay, I've been at Atlas Copco for a couple of years now, and what drew me to the company was, first of all, the role was perfect because I've been an internal sales engineer for another company since 2014, and what drew me to Atlas Copco in particular is that my background is in mechanical engineering, and Atlas Copco are one of the market leaders in the industry. So that was the first thing that drew me to the company. And also I'd done a bit of research on LinkedIn and talked to a few of my friends in mechanical engineering, and Atlas have a really good reputation as a great place to work, so that's why I decided to apply, and happily enough I got the job. I'm in charge of Northeast and Scotland regions of the United Kingdom, and I'm in the CTS department, so we sell service. So my day-to-day activities involve quoting customers for service work for our engineers to go on site and repair compressors. I really like working for the company because the culture is very friendly and open, and the attitude of the management is we get the process right, we treat our customers correctly, and the results will follow. So even though it's a sales job and there is pressure, I really like the way we go about doing things. I do. What we're doing currently in internal sales is traditionally the internal sales role has been reactive, where engineers send us leads and we quote based on the information they give us. Recently we've added 3 new members to the team, and the idea is that the internal sales team become a lot more proactive, so we do a lot more prospection, cold calling, trying to win new business. And the way we're looking at things is that we're the same as the external sales engineers. The only difference is that we don't have cars. So I think I see myself continuing in the same role for a few years yet, because I'm still getting better at it, so I don't see myself changing. I think what has changed is we've been given a lot of training about proactive selling, so I think that's one way in which we're changing our roles. And in terms of personnel, there have been people that have come and gone in the internal team. But in the basics of the role, I would say just the attitude towards the function of the internal team, we're moving more towards the proactive side of things. That's the major change that I've noticed. Proactive sales involves, within the internal team, it's cold calling, it's our external sales engineers knock on doors, and traditionally we've been the ones dealing with inquiries that our own service engineers send to us. But now what we're going to be doing is a lot more of looking for new business ourselves, the same way the external sales engineers do. So that would involve researching on LinkedIn, finding contacts at companies that need our services, and then contacting them directly instead of waiting for the external sales engineers to contact them. I think in terms of the future, I don't know if you've heard of SmartLink. There's a system where our compressors have electronics within them which report when they need a service. So this helps us be more proactive and contact customers as and when their machines need service. So I think I see things moving in that direction more and more, whereas earlier we would need to figure out when the compressors need service or when something goes wrong and call the customer. Now we have our machines telling us when we need to quote when something goes wrong. So it's a more of it's a more of a proactive approach where we know what our machines need before the customer needs to tell us that something needs to be done. So I think the industry is moving in that direction in general. I would answer that by picking my favorite thing about working here. I think it's the people. I think it's a very open friendly work culture. You can approach anybody for any help that you need, regardless of their position. I think that kind of culture fosters a good team environment, and where everybody feels comfortable working here and learning and growing together. I think this company does that very well. It's a bit of a hard one to answer. I'd like Friday afternoons off, to be honest. I changed that. From what I've read, even from the research that I've done before I joined the company, we're one of the most environmentally friendly companies in the industry. I think this is going back 2 years from the research that I did. I think we've even won an award for the best green company in our industry. So I think we're quite careful when it comes to the environment and the impact we have. And around the office, we are reminded quite regularly that we're a paper-free company. And in terms of recycling and what we do individually in the office, I think we're quite conscious about our impact on the environment. Well, in conclusion, all I can say is I've really enjoyed my 2 years here. Every day I learn a little more. I think I've only scratched the surface. You interviewed Colin just now, who's worked here for 46 years, so I think I have a long way to go, but I'm really enjoying the journey so far.